I know you guys could be anywhere tonight. Want to thank the crowd. Jersey Mike's was awesome. It was as good a night, as you could have, and I'm thankful for the students. They were out early. I saw the lines down the street, so very much appreciate these guys' efforts. They sacrifice, they work hard, they prepare. Obviously, we played a great team today. A ton of respect for Illinois. They're as good as any team in the country. They could win a national championship, and we played hard and played well. Hoping Ron can recover quickly here, but sorry he's not up here. But we had great efforts from everyone, and we had to. And another 40 minutes. We have Purdue on the road next, one of the hardest venues in the country to play at, with Matt Painter and great players. So we got to enjoy tonight, and then we're on to the next one.
Steve, Brad Underwood, similar to Tom Izzo, said this is the most his team's been out physical in a game that he can remember. How do you coach effort, or how do you get effort at this level for this team?
I mean, it's these guys. They take a lot of pride. They've all gotten better. All these guys on the stage, and Cliff was awesome tonight. Paul just continues to, run our team. Caleb, I don't know what he have. It seemed like he had 100 steals. Just continues to take on that role of being a great, defender. But I think they're all defending and, playing hard, and that's what we need to do. And it's a blue-collar group, and they play that way, but they practice well every day. I told you guys I like this team, and, I think you're starting to see that. They get along great. They share the game. They play the right way, and, it's really showing.
Steve, you called Cliff your most consistent player this season. He seems like he's getting consistently better with every game. Had a big matchup against Kofi, and Brad Underwood was very complimentary of him. Just how do you think he competed in that matchup, and just how have you seen him evolve game to game?
Yeah, I mean, just getting better. And I just think, throw a tape on from last year and look at how far he's come defensively, outstanding. And, you're playing an elite player. I thought we did a great job on him. He had 20 points and 10 rebounds, and I really did. Cliff had to work. Dean came in. That center spot has been really good for us and giving us all good minutes. But I think these guys, they deserve all the credit. They've gotten better. They had unbelievable summers. Every single guy came back better, and you're starting to see the work that they come in, and they come ready. They come ready to practice, and they prepare the right way. So Cliff is that. You just see it coming. His best days are ahead of him too. So.
Steve, what was Ron's injury?
Honestly, I don't know. We hurt his hand, so we got to kind of figure that out. And he's down there with the doctors now.
How would you rate the level of concern? Maybe look pretty.
Anytime any of my players go down, I'm concerned. So. Ron's an important part of this, but I don't want anybody to get hurt. But there's nothing but obstacles when you play in this league, and Ron will get the best. Our doctors are awesome. We got good people here, and teammates will help them through, through whatever we have to go through.
Steve, we're seeing this every game from Caleb defensively. Plummer had 24 last time, and he holds him to 4 tonight. Can you talk about the job that he did on yet another elite scorer?
I mean, I think he's the best defender in the league. I've said that. He had a goal this summer. That was his goal. He came back with it. I knew he's capable of doing that, and he's worked really hard. He takes on challenges. Paul did a heck of a job, too. They all, our team defense was excellent. We sat down and guarded. We rebounded the basketball. But, Caleb's so active. He just does so many things. He's 6'7". He's got great length. He anticipates. But he likes the challenges of, playing the best players. And, that's awesome for a coach because, everyone always talks about all points and, that's what everyone, it's all about that. There's so much on the other side of the ball that's means winning or losing, and, he does all those things. And that's why, we're winning and they're all kind of playing together, and they have each other's backs on that defensive end, and he's kind of the guy that leads us.
Steve, talk about your bench. I mean, you used 5 guys in the first half, and just their contribution.
Yeah, I mean, trust all of them, and they prepare the right way too. I'm trying to find minutes for a couple guys too, a couple more guys, because guys have really done a good job in practice. But we needed a lot of bodies tonight, and I trust Mawat and trust Andre with some huge rebounds. Jalen can guard anybody. Dean just getting better and better, and right before all of our eyes, and trust Oscar a lot too. Jaden Jones has been great in practice, and it's just, sometimes these guys are playing at such a high level. It's hard, but love my bench, and now with Ron, whatever that is, we're gonna have to really, dip into it.
Steve, a couple months ago, this team beat you by 35 points. What's changed since then?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of teams in the country that get better, and we certainly have gotten better. That was our first road game in this league. Geo Baker was not involved in that game at all. Obviously, he's got a ball for 1,500 points today, so obviously he's been a big player for us. But they've gotten better. They've gotten better defensively. All these guys have gotten better offensively. The work that they put in, and you learn from games like that. We learned a lot from that game, and I think it helped us tonight.
Steve, the blackout, everyone seemed to kind of take to it. Who makes that call? Is it your call, players?
Who makes that call? Cliff? Cliff decided. So Paul seconded it, and Caleb thirded it. Yeah. So, no, I'm just trying to win the game, so I don't like get involved with that stuff. I'm thankful that the people came, and I'm always appreciative. They're loud, and they were great tonight. So, yeah, I don't, Pat. Good question to ask Pat.
Can you explain the turnaround in rebounding specifically? -14 last time, +18 this time. That's against one of the best rebounding teams in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they're the best offensive rebounding team, one of the best in the country. Obviously it's an emphasis when you play them. They've been a great rebounding team forever. When you got a guy that big, too, in the lane, takes up so much space. But it was team. It started with Cliff, but everyone stuck their nose in, and everyone had to, dig a few out. And, I just thought we were real focused on that. Every time out, we were talking about it. And at halftime, it's a recipe for winning. If you can rebound, it helps you in a lot of ways.
Steve, they cut the gap a little bit early in the second half, and then Cliff had that ridiculous reverse alley-oop. Is that something you taught him?
I don't know if you teach that. I couldn't jump that high, so no. Cliff does some things, in practice, and he can do some special stuff. A great, Reed Paul does a great job finding him. Caleb does too. Geo, they all find him. He's getting better and better. So, but he can do those kind of things that kind of makes him look routine sometimes. And you say, boy, that's not like. There's not a lot of people that can do those kind of things. So. But one thing Cliff does, Cliff works. He watches film after games with me. He works at being good, and he's gotten better, and his work is showing the results on the court.
Steve, I know you guys go game by game. Try not to. You guys are a game from first place in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Going to Purdue.
Yeah, we got to go to Purdue, toughest place in the league, and I don't know what they're ranked third in the country, fourth. Where are they now? Okay, so they were one at one point in time. So, yeah, we're just going to go there and be well prepared for that game and let everyone else talk and do all that stuff that doesn't matter.
Steve, do you think this is a tournament team right now?
We'll know on March 13th, right? So that's the only day that it matters. So I think we can play anybody. I think we can play anybody, any place, and we can win games in any tournament. So that's what I do think.
All right, guys.
Appreciate you very much coming. Thank you, guys.